Good morning everyone on the 2nd of May bank holiday. Very sorry about the weather after the most amazing warm weather for my training. And a little bit of rain this morning, but never mind. So after all of the efforts by the likes of Lily and the lovely Georgia supporting me and raising money for Prostate Cancer UK, I thought I'd just give a little update about myself. And as far as my disease is concerned, it's amazing at the moment. So if you look at the latest blood test that I had done when I saw my oncologist, you can see that my PSA is what they call undetectable. My testosterone level from the injections I take every 3 months is also undetectable, and that's what prostate cancer feeds on. My hemoglobin, which is really what transports oxygen around your body, that's quite important for training, which had dropped to sort of 120, is now back up to 140. I am working hard to try and get that back up to near the 155 I was before I had my chemo. So if I had to summarize it, it feels like I'm not ill at all. I am, for the moment, cured, I would say. I'm feeling great mindset. Obviously the nice weather for me, I think has helped. The time I had in Mallorca kicked off my training. So for now, everyone, it's absolutely pucker, feeling on top of the world. And I thought I'd give just a couple of examples of perhaps reinforces that. So this little chart is actually my strength and conditioning that I have with John Carter every Wednesday, and then I go once or twice myself. So you can see I started it just as I was coming towards the end of my chemo. And you can see as I've progressed through, I'm now lifting over 2.5 times the weight that I was when I started. So funny enough, I'm not losing much weight, which sometimes panics me a bit, but Joe Wright, my nutritionist, says, Alistair, stop worrying about it. Because obviously I'm creating more muscle, even though I've got no testosterone. So that's good. So my body composition is changing. So that's going really well. And then the other one is obviously my lovely Aura ring, which actually I've discussed before. And you can see here that it does an overall resilience score. And if you look here, when I was at towards the end of my chemo and wasn't feeling great, my resilience score was limited, rattling along the bottom. And then as I've improved, this is my score of the last few. So I'm now exceptional right at the top of the charts. So long may that continue. So perhaps that's just a couple of things to reflect how great I'm feeling at the moment. So what about the Ironman event that this is all about? Seems to be an awfully long time ago and a lot of ups and downs with the chemotherapy and the steroids and then my knee injury, but it's still on and I'm in a really good place at the moment. So the plan remains to complete my Ironman on the 2nd of August of this year. I'm going to start the swim at 6 a.m. At the lovely Activities Away, who very, very kindly given me the facility from 5:30 in the morning, and I'll swim at 6. I can only have a few swimmers with me for health and safety reasons, and there'll be one person on a jet ski and another one supervising. So I'm hoping to then be on the bike within an hour and a half. And here's the route then from Lincoln going east out to Horncastle, and then back round to Sleaford, and then back to Grantham. And we're going to base ourselves at Wyndham Park, which is a lovely park in Grantham. Hope it's sunny. And we'll have a gazebo there and some Prostate Cancer UK promotion while we're doing it. So when I arrive back on my bike at Wyndham Park, unfortunately I haven't finished. So I'll then head off from Wyndham Park back out, and I'll start to go west. And I'll head out over towards Nottingham, and then down into the Beaver Valley, and then make my way back to Wyndham Park in Grantham. And I've decided I don't want a lot of cyclists out on the road with me, just so I don't want to annoy any traffic, etc. I have a support car with me. Thank you very much, Yeda. I plan to pick up a new rider who are good, fast, reliable riders every hour or so. And it also is a way for me to help to sort of block off parts of rather than thinking it's it's so far, is that every 50 minutes to an hour, I know I've got someone, a friend or a colleague who I'll change over and then can support me while I'm going around. So I get back to Wyndham Park sometime in the afternoon, and then the run, which is going to be a jog walk. Remember, I've got 17 hours to do this, 16 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds. And if the swim and the cycle go okay, then I would have 8 hours to do the marathon part, which I could do as a jog walk. I'm hoping to do it less, obviously. So we decided that we'll jog walk through Grantham, and then we'll drop down onto the beautiful Grantham Canal. And I can probably run for probably 8 to 9 miles along the Grantham Canal until the track runs out, and then I can run all the way back. Which means that I'll have a big chunk of the jog walk done. The other thing is that obviously anybody and everybody can join in for as little as or as much as they want. Not going to be very strenuous for people. It will be by then for me. But also the beauty of the Grantham Canal is that it's got lots and lots of bridges all the way along. So somebody can say, right, I want to come along and do 16 miles. Somebody might say, I'll go along to the first bridge, and then I'll just get off and finish at the second bridge. So fingers crossed, I should be back sometime in the evening, all in one piece. So it feels like I've got it all planned now. So the last bit is, do I think I can do it? Well, obviously I've been training for a while now. My knee, which I obviously was very bothered about for probably 6 weeks, has fixed itself and didn't need any intervention. So you can see here the swim part. I've always been confident with the swim, and here's an example. This is the first time I was in open water rather than the pool, and it's 3,800 meters, and so I did over the distance. So I feel relaxed, confident with the swim. I'm up to, you can see here, to 95 miles on the bike, and I think your adrenaline would get you through the rest. So I plan to do next week to try a 112 mile or 180k bike ride, and having done 150, then I feel like I can get there. And then the jog walk, I've now regularly go down to the canal, and you can see here I did 17.5 miles, 14-minute mile pace, which would, if I was able to carry that on for the rest, would be 6 hour marathon pace. So of that, and I managed to do all of those, I would definitely be under the 16 hours, 59 minutes, 59 seconds, so I would be an Ironman. So that's it. Thanks for everyone's support in whatever forms it's been. It's absolutely fantastic. I feel so invigorated and alive, and that's what counts. So just remember, 2nd of August 2025. I've raised, as you can see, tantalisingly close to £10,000, and I've got other plans in there. So thanks to everybody who's donated. And if this is the first time you've met me, if you go to the original vlog, then you can hear my story. And if you're willing to make whatever donation, however big or small, obviously it's going to an amazing cause to what is now the most common cancer in the UK. And this is all about, the reason I'm promoting is to get men in their 50s to get a PSA test and insist on it. And secondly, is to encourage those who are perhaps feeling a bit down, that if you've got an ambition to do something, just try and do it, however big or small. And that's what I'm doing. Trying to become an Ironman is a fair challenge, but I hope it perhaps inspires others who are feeling a bit down to just have a go at something. So enjoy your bank holiday weekend. Sorry, the weather's broken a little bit, but it'll be good for the garden. And I shall catch up with you next time. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. You're all legends. Bye-bye.